Hello friends, today we are going to talk about some trials. Dr. Nash has given some trials in our practice of homeopathy that we are going to talk today. So what are those things we are going to learn? Trials of what? You must know, if you are knowing trials, you can immediately rule out your medicines, other medicines, and you can prescribe for easy prescription. If you are knowing trials, you must able to reach to the C minimum and you will get a successful homeopathic practitioner. Okay, so सबसे important क्या है trials में? The first one is we are going to talk about trials of thirstlessness. In our homeopathy, you all are knowing thirsty or thirstless patients are so many patients are thirsty, so many patients are thirstless. But what is the trio? The most important three remedies. Most important three medicines which are included by our master Dr. Nash, and that trios we are going to talk. The first trio we are going to see about the trio of thirstlessness. Okay, so first medicine in thirstlessness is the Apis mellifica, Ethusa cynipium, and the third one is the Pulsatilla. So you all are knowing Pulsatilla medicine. We have discussed in detail about Pulsatilla. A thirstless medicine, a mild timir, gentle medicine, as well as they are craving for bakery products, they are craving for potatoes, they are craving for fried food also, but they are having some abdominal complaints, abdominal pain by eating all those things. They like it, but because of that they suffer from that also. That is a Pulsatilla. Next thing is a Ethusa. You all are knowing Ethusa. I am just going to elaborate in small, shorter points. So what do you know about Ethusa? Ethusa is the medicine which is especially used for children, those who are having aggravation from milk. Okay, they are having vomiting because of the milk, as well as they are having examination funk, if you remember. And next one is the Apis, the most jealous person, like Lactasis. Apis is also having a jealousy. Apis is a hot patient and they are having a thirstlessness. So three medicines for thirstlessness is a Apis, Ethusa and Pulsatilla. Now second one we are going to talk about a trio of masturbation. The most important remedy for masturbation seen in children as well as in adult as well as in old age. The number one is the Nux vomica. Number two is the Staphysagria, and number three is the Buforanum. These three are the medicines for masturbation. Trio for masturbation. Next one is a trio of croup. Now what is croup? Croup is nothing but the cough which is there inside the lungs and which are a severe cough. Okay, we can consider it as a LRTI, lower respiratory tract infection. The patient who are suffering from the severe productive cough inside the chest. So what is the trio for that cough? Number one is the Aconite, number two is the Spongia, number three is the Hippar-Sulf. These three medicine we are using for croup. You all are knowing Aconite is a exposure to cold, dry air, and Spongia is, you all are knowing, the coffee rattling in the chest रहता है उसमें, and that is a Spongia tosta. And the Hippar-Sulf is also one of the best medicine for croup. Next one is the trio of restlessness. You all are knowing in homeopathy we are watching some patients who are not at all in the quiet and calm position. They always in a restless mentally as well as physically. If they are restless mentally as well as physically, what are those commonest medicine? Number one is the Arsenicum album, number two is the Aconite, and number three is the Rustox. These three are the restless patients. And that is why in Rustox you must know they are having aggravation only on the first motion or first movement, and later on when they are starting their regular work they are having good, they are not having any type of aggravation, they are feeling good if they are doing regular work. But when they are getting up in the morning, first motion aggravates. But whenever they are going for their regular work, daily work, they are better. So motion, ameliorate and rest aggravate in Rustox, and that is why Rustox is one of the restless medicine. Aconite is one of the restless medicine because they are having mentally restless, they are having fearful constitution. Aconite nephelus as well as Arsenicum album, they are physically as well as mentally restless patient. Now next thing is the trio of pain, which we have already seen in one lecture. Trio of pain is aconite, coffea and chamomilla. Next thing is the trio of flatulence. Three medicine which are used for flatulence. Number 1 is the carbovage, number 2 is the china, and number 3 is the lycopodium. You have to remember in a very simple manner. Patient tells you like, I'm having severe distension in the epigastric region, in the pain or the fullness in the epigastrium region, the upper part of abdomen. If it is there, you have to think of carbovage. When there is a gaseous distension in the lower part of abdomen, you have to think of lycopodium. And when there is a flatulence in the whole abdomen, in the whole abdomen distension, you have to think for the china or cinchona officinalis. So these are the trio for flatulence, three medicines. Next one is the trio for burn. As Dr. Nash has given burn medicine, the trio for burn, number 1 is the arsenicum album, number 2 is the sulfur, and number 3 is the phosphorus. Now arsenicum album are having severe burning inside the on the skin as well as inside the body. Anywhere they are feeling burn. Okay, next thing is the sulfur. You all are knowing sulfur is the greatest antisoric medicine, and in sulfur, if the itching is there, after itching it is followed by burning, and that is the main symptom for sulfur, which is going to help you a lot in your practice. So being a beginner, you must know sulfur as the whole medicine. But here we are talking about only burn, a trio for burn. Sulfur is the most important. Another thing, in the skin complaint of sulfur, you must remember if the itching is there in the sulfur, which is followed by burning as well as redness, that is sulfur. Okay, you have to differentiate other remedies for itching, for burning. Now third one is the phosphorus. Phosphorus is also one of the best medicine for burn. Okay. Next one is the trio for condylomata. Condylomata means overgrowths. Okay. So overgrowth, thuja is the thing which you all are knowing. Second one is the Staphysagrilla. Next one is the nitric acid. Then we'll see about the offensiveness. Trio for offensiveness. Whatever secretions are there, whatever discharges are there, it is the offensiveness follows there. And the main important medicine for offensiveness is the creosotum, Merc-Sol and Baptisia. See, in Baptisia, severe fever as well as typhoid may be used hota hai. But offensiveness, trio for offensiveness, Dr. Nash has given creosotum, Merc-Sol and Baptisia. Next thing is a trio of sleepiness. They are having severe sleepy feeling. Okay, they cannot sit like this. They are having sleepiness anywhere, anytime. Okay, so trio for sleepiness is the Antium tart, Gelsemium and Nux moschatum. These are the trio for sleepiness. पेशेंट आके बोलते हैं कि बहुत नींद आती है, डॉक्टर साहब पढ़ाई करने के लिए बैठूं तो नींद आती है, कभी भी कुछ भी काम हाथ में लूँ तो नींद आती है, नींद रुकती ही नहीं है, कंटिन्यूसली सोने को दिल करता है. सो 3 मेडिसिन यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इन स्लीपीनेस: एंटिम टार्ट, जेल्सेमियम एंड नक्स मोशाटा. नॉट नक्स मोमिका, नक्स मोशाटा. Okay, next thing is the offensive urine. The medicine which are used for offensive urination. The urine is so offensive कि डॉक्टर साहब घर के बाकी के मेंबर आके बोलते हैं कि ये जाके आने के बाद इतना खराब स्मेल आता है कि जाके फिनाइल उतना पड़ता है, फिनाइल डालना पड़ता है. सो लाइक दिस. सो offensive urine we have to think of number 1 benzoic acid, number 2 nitric acid and number 3 is the sepia. These three medicines are there for offensive urination. Then next one is the trio for paralysis. Number 1 is the causticum, number 2 is the Rustox, and number 3 is the Sepium. Trio of paralysis. Then next one is the ptosis. You all are knowing ptosis. The eye muscle get drooped downside like this, and this is the ptosis. So when patient is having ptosis, and when the trio, if you are going to see for ptosis, patient come to us and they are like that only. The homeopathic doctor must do the keen observation, and in that case for ptosis, causticum, gelsemium and sepia is the trio for ptosis. The next one is the prostration, weakness. Okay, for that again 3 medicines are there for prostration and weakness is the carbovage, arsenicum album, muriatic acid. These are the trio which has been given by Dr. Nash. Okay, next one is next medicine for trio we will see is the chronic rheumatism. What are the medicines which are used in the chronic rheumatism? Trio of rheumatism, causticum, Rustox and sulfur. रूमेटिज्म में ये तीनों दवाइयाँ बहुत अच्छे काम करते हैं. नेक्स्ट थिंग इज द ट्रायो फॉर वार्ट्स. Okay, you all are knowing warts. Warts are nothing but overgrowth which may be occur anywhere on the body. So that is the warts. And what are the medicine used for trio of warts? Causticum, Thuja and Dulcamara. Okay, again you have to differentiate that warts properly, and you must go for the other similar symptoms in your case. Then only you have to prescribe. So next one is the trio of delirium. Now what is this delirium? Delirium means not in the tract. They are delir from the tract. They are not in normal condition. That mental condition is not in a normal condition. They are always thinking in another way. So that is a delirium. So trio of delirium is always belladonna, hyoscyamus and stramonium. Okay. Next one is the trio for the liver and renal problem. So number 1 is the chelidonium, number 2 is the lycopodium, okay. Number 3 is the aurum mule. The next one is the diarrhea, trio of diarrhea, Jambosia, Gradiola and Oleander. These 3 are the medicine which is used for the trio of diarrhea. So here we'll stop regarding clinical tips. Our next lecture is this. In this lecture we have talked about a trio of homeopathic remedies which are used in the homeopathic practice. Thank you so much.